I would like to welcome you to our 2020 end of the year Renaissance Assembly here at RTHS. When we started, we were being played on by the jazz band here at RTHS, which we thought was very, very fitting. And to continue our traditions, I'd like to introduce Mr. Adrian Smith.
Hey, all right. Last but not least, seniors, this one's for you. Went to AutoZone the other day. I needed some new wipers for my truck, for my wife's van. Got a lot of free time on my hands now, so cleaning out the old truck, you know. But when I went to pick up my order, this lady pulled up and happened to be blonde, and she asked the attendant who was bringing out my order. She said, "Hey, sir, I'm missing something right there on my engine. It's kind of circular. I don't know what it is. It was there last week, but I've since lost it." And the guy looks at me, and I look at him, like, "Whoa, what's this lady talking about?" So he goes, "Tell you what, hang on a second." He ran inside, grabbed a pen and paper, brought it back out. This lady's been asking me questions too. So tell you what, lady, why don't you draw what it is you're missing on your engine? Then maybe I can help you. So he gives her the pad and the paper, and she draws a circle about 3 inches in diameter. And in the middle of it, she writes 710. And she goes, "I'm missing one of these, the 710 cap." Seniors, take care. Best of luck to you. Come back and say hi. Stay safe.
Every year at the Assembly, one of my privileges is to announce the students, the senior students who have earned their academic R or their silver cord. Both of these are very prestigious honors that we definitely love including in our Renaissance Assembly. We start with the silver cord. Each one of these senior students donated, volunteered a minimum of 400 hours while they were a student at RTHS. They've already received their silver cord. We hope each of you appreciate the value of that silver cord because it truly is an honor, and we're very, very impressed that you've achieved this. The members of the class of 2020 who received their silver cord are Angel Cruz, Sarah Dreska, Jacob Ewell, Sean Flanagan, Kara Forsberg, Caitlin Hensley, Cole Hensley, Victoria Lopez Perez, Caitlin McMurray, Ilsa Molina, Maddie Olinger, Caitlin Ost, Jocelyn Robles, Brigel Salas Duran, and Emma Smith. Congratulations to all 15 of you who earned your silver cord. I'd also like to recognize those students in the senior class who earned their academic R. To earn an academic R, those students needed to have been Purple, Gold, or Gold Plus Renaissance card holders every semester they were in high school. It's really very impressive, and we're very, very proud of all of these students. Your academic R winners for the class of 2020 are Maggie Duval, Jacob Ewell, Sean Flanagan, Kara Forsberg, Seth Gould, Gabby Harding, Caitlin Hensley, Cole Hensley, Ben Hickey, Zeke Horn, Evan Horner, Charlie Jandek, Baxter Constance, Isaac Ochoa, Maddie Olinger, Caitlin Ost, Brandy Salinas, Morgan Schaubacker, and Caitlin Stringy. Congratulations to the academic R people from the class of 2020. Nicely done. The class of 2020, our seniors, have a few memories that they would like to share. Please watch.
I asked some seniors to send in a video describing their favorite high school memory. So here's what they said.
My favorite memory of high school would probably be the marching band trip to Washington, D.C. It was awesome.
My favorite memory from high school was being able to be a part of the dance team and learn how to grow with the team and be a captain to them, and being able to make it to state, and not only that, but getting 6th in the state, and working very hard and bettering ourselves to get to where we were.
As a senior high school student, one of my favorite memories is going to the super fan games with the basketball players, dressing up, having a good time, especially winning. I also liked the football games when I went, and the track and cross country meets because they were a lot of fun and the teammates were great and funny. Yeah, happy 2020. Yeah.
Favorite memory from high school would be from my junior year in track and field at the home meet facing Ottawa. During this time, my grandpa had just passed away. The weather was crappy on the day of the meet, and I was personally feeling gloomy, sad, and down. I went into the meet thinking at first, I can't do this, why try, why bother? But I realized I owed him the respect to try and win this race for him. That day, I learned that mentality is everything and that something negative can be turned into something positive. I ended up winning the race by a long stride, and I learned that day that I can also just change my mindset. You always got to go into something having a positive attitude if you want positive.
My high school memory would have to be having been a part of the prom committee. It was really fun to work with all of the girls there alongside one of my favorite teachers, Ms. Schweitzer. I loved being able to see our ideas come to life, and prom night was also very memorable.
My favorite high school memory would probably be regional final. It was fun being able to win the championship in front of our whole community. Like, the amount of people that drove out to Sterling just to support us, like, it was incredible. And it's a moment I'll never forget. And also another memory is I'm never gonna forget yelling "Brown" down the hallway and just making a ton of noise.
Here's to a great year filled with so many memories that had to get cut short. Class of 2020, we've been through something that no other class has. We've handled it like champs, and we'll continue to handle it like champs. All I have left to say is, congrats, guys. We did it.
Our staff would like to say a few things back to the seniors. We have a song for them. The song is being played and sung by Mr. Scott Schwartz and Mr. Kurt Walter with messages from other staff members. Please enjoy.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. But in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life.
We call this the Renaissance End of the Year Assembly. Why? Because it is Renaissance characteristics that we are celebrating, and because it is Renaissance funds that pay for the prizes we give away at the assembly. This year, hate to break it to you, there are no prizes, but we definitely wanted to celebrate the year and acknowledge some very important people. We focused on students, we focused on staff at RTHS, but the other crucial part of the Renaissance program, the businesses who are our partners. This program is run entirely on donations from contributions from businesses and organizations in Rochelle and the surrounding area. Without their donations, there would be no Renaissance program. For the last few years at the Assembly, we've chosen a business to spotlight for our end of the year assembly to let them know how important they've been to us. And to continue that tradition, here's Mr. Jason Harper.
Hello, I'm Jason Harper, Superintendent at Rochelle Township High School. This year, during the end of the year assembly, we want to take a couple minutes to make sure we pay tribute and said thank you to our local businesses, including, and most importantly probably, our small businesses who have continued to support Rochelle students and RTHS in general over the years. This year, we know with the economic impact of coronavirus and mandatory shelter-in-place orders and just a very trying last couple months, we especially want to say thank you to those who continue to support our Renaissance program year in and year out. We know it's not easy, but whether your donation is big, small, product, whatever it is out in the community that you're providing our students, we just want to again take a moment to say thank you. It is appreciated by our students and our staff. And with that said, I wanted to run down a list of folks who have been committed to the Renaissance program and have stayed committed to the Renaissance program. So thank you again. So our list goes as follows. B Designs, Family Visions, Kane Millwork, Graber Financial Group, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Rochelle Eye Care, Fear Nye and Chadwick, Super Lube, Hayden Realty, Brooms Barbershop, Northern Rehab and Sports Medicine, The New China Buffet, The Rack Bar and Grill, El Senor Taco Restaurant, the Rochelle News Leader, Dunkin' Donuts, Teca Restaurant, David Guest, Attorney at Law, and the Cypress House. Additionally, we have some other restaurants, both local and chain, that continue to support our students, and I'd like to mention those as well. Aldo's Restaurant, McDonald's, Alfano's, Pizza Hut, Arbor Management here in RTHS, Taco Bell, Country School, T-Birds Lanes, Culver's, Vince's Pizza, and Family Video. Again, from RTHS and the Board of Education and our students who are unable this year to give you proper thanks, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you, and we're all going to get through this together. Thank you.
Good morning. Typically, we do this assembly during the morning. We are videotaping it during the morning. We may post this at night, but for this assembly, good morning. I would like to take a moment to recognize some people who are going to be retiring at the end of this school year. First one is Eva Medine. She has worked for Ogle County Co-op, the OCEC, for 24 years. Even though she works for the OCEC, part of her role is to work with RTHS students in the building daily. We thank her for her service. The next one is Sherry Brodzik. Deputy Brodzik has been our SRO, School Resource Officer, for the past 2 years. She is retiring from the Ogle County Sheriff Office after 30 years of service. For a little history, she was the first woman to be an officer for Ogle County. We would like to thank Deputy Brodzik for her service to RTHS and the Ogle County Sheriff Department. The next person I'd like to recognize is Mrs. Jody Hill. She has taught for RTHS for 25 years. She has taught a variety of classes, but her favorite was speech. In addition, she has been a speech coach and also the junior class advisor organizing prom for many, many years. She started the tradition of prom being in a beautiful new building in the Commons back in the 2004-05 school year. Mrs. Hill will continue in a part-time capacity teaching dual credit speech next year, but we will truly miss Mrs. Hill on a full-time basis. The next teacher is Mrs. Jordal. Mrs. Jordal has taught at RTHS for 19 years, 5 at a previous district for a total of 24 years. During that time, Mrs. Jordal has taught science, in particular, natural science. You have seen Mrs. Jordal for years taking tickets at games as she's been a huge RTHS Hub supporter. She is also the first in line for the annual flower sale and loves her garden. Thank you, Mrs. Jordal, for all your service. The next teacher is Jeanette Coy. Mrs. Coy has taught at RTHS for 10 years and 6 years prior at Sterling High School. In her first career, she began practicing law in Peru in 1984. Mrs. Coy has taught Spanish and ELL classes. Her passion for her students is well known, but also their families. Mrs. Coy has been heavily involved in the BPAC, and she started the citizenship classes at RTHS that many community members were able to take advantage of. Thank you for Mrs. Coy for all your service for our students and community. Next teacher is Mr. Oldenburg. He came to RTHS in 1992 for 28 years, and 5 of those years were at 5 years prior to that, he was at North Boone for a total of 33 years. Mr. Oldenburg has been the department chair and a member of many different leadership committees in the district. He has always been a leader among teachers and the one I go to for guidance and help. It is well known Mr. Oldenburg's passion for the environment and his experiences have shown in the classroom. He has also started the celebration of Earth Day and RTHS dedicated week to this special day. The last teacher that I would like to honor is Mr. Ron Duval. Mr. Duval is retiring after 36 years at RTHS and 9 years at Dakota High School for a total of 45 years. Mr. Duval has been the marching band and pep band director for his entire career at RTHS. Mr. Duval has been the face of our music program since 1984. Yes, I was 9. What I remember most about Ron is his passion for kids. He has been someone that kids could count on for music, but most importantly, he was a mentor for them in life. We take pride at RTHS that we have a place for some club, some organization where everyone feels welcome at home. Mr. Duval and the marching band has been a place for thousands of RTHS students over the years. Ron will be truly missed. That is it for the people retiring. I just want to thank this group of people for their service, for RTHS, our students, and most importantly, our community. Thank you. I have one last teacher to recognize, Mr. Brock Hutchinson. Mr. Brock Hutchinson is stepping down for a new chapter in his life, but we hope that Brock stays around as part of the RTHS community and family for many, many years to come.
I'm sure many of you have wondered, what have the teachers been doing during the lockdown? How have they been taking care of themselves? Well, we have some seniors who thought they could share some information about that very thing. Please watch.
Hey guys, just so you know what I've been up to during quarantine, I've been working on some masks for my plants just so we stay safe. And then after that, I just watched some Tom Hanks and called it a day.
Hey guys, Mr. Reynolds here. Just checking in on you guys during your quarantine, and it sucks that we're all out of school and baseball. I miss you guys and baseball. Can't wait till we're all together next year playing baseball and in school. Miss you guys. Hope you're doing well.
During quarantine, I've been able to practice my hub spirit more. Alabim, alabom, alabim, bom, bom. Los hubs, gonna run.
Oh, son of... Oh, sorry. Didn't see you guys there. So yeah, I guess we're just supposed to record a little message here for you guys. I've been doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I don't know, just as far as this whole coronavirus situation, I feel like the writing's on the wall. I feel like it's all right there for us if we just look. Oh, sorry, one sec. Hey, babe. What? No, the golf courses have been open. We've talked about this.
Hola everybody, I miss you guys so much. I can't believe it's been 2 months already. It's crazy. For me, as far as how I've been keeping busy, I bought these new calligraphy pens and I've been doing so much hand lettering. It's been so much fun. I hope you guys are keeping busy too, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. Bye!
This quarantine stuff isn't too bad. It's giving me plenty of time to clean, do puzzles, and watch Dr. Phil. make sure you're getting outside and going on walks, like me. Remember, stay solitary and wash your hands constantly.
Hello everyone, Mrs. Pillen here. I just wanted to check in and make sure everyone is doing well in this quarantine. I know this is a tough time, but my only advice to you is to try and stick on a consistent schedule. Keep up with your online learning classes. We're at the finish line. We do not give up. We don't do that here. I would like to congratulate the class of 2020. Raye, raye. I know this isn't how you expected your senior year to be, but you will do great things in your future. I just want to make sure everyone is staying safe and healthy, and we will get through this together. So, till next time, goodbye.
Listen up, folks. I'm gonna need you guys to keep at a double extended interval here. We don't want anyone getting too close, 6 feet apart, all right? Whose phone is that on the field, guys? Oh, it's mine. Remember, guys, wise choices, good decisions.
For the past several years, the RTHS Student Council has given an Extra Effort Award to a faculty member from RTHS. This year, RTHS STUCO is giving 2 awards, and we're going to hear about those awards from Melanie Gonzalez and Lauren Hopkins.
This is Mr. Oldenburg's last year after 28 years of teaching at RTHS. He was an assistant track coach for many years, department chair, and teacher. He organized activities for Earth Week and Astronomy Nights. When asked about Mr. Oldenburg, this is what some of his students and fellow colleagues had to say. Mr. Oldenburg is a teacher who puts the interest of his students first. He has been a curricular leader in the department, transitioning the team to the NGSS standards. He has helped reform the department, making lessons engaging and hands-on science in which students enjoy. Mr. Oldenburg has worked hard over the years to make science appropriate for all students, not just the ones going to college. Mr. Oldenburg is a great teacher. He really knows how to make teaching fun, and his class is one of the few I look forward to every day. Mr. Oldenburg was fantastic at teaching and encouraging different review techniques, and always made sure we self-assessed our test scores to find a way to improve our study methods. He seamlessly connected current events to our material for a deeper understanding and application. All of his students agree that his laid-back teaching style helped them succeed. Mr. Oldenburg found different methods to make us understand how different things work. He always made sure that we understood what the lessons were about. He helped anybody who needed his help, and he always made sure to be available whenever somebody needed him. I enjoyed being in this class. This year, we are awarding Mr. Oldenburg with the Extra Effort Award for everything he has done for RTHS and his students. Thank you for all that you have done. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Our next winner of the Extra Effort Award is Mrs. Hill. Mrs. Hill has been an English teacher at RTHS for 26 years. She has served RTHS in many ways, which includes being prom advisor and assistant speech coach. But she stands out most as a teacher. She has helped countless students with their fear of public speaking. One of her past students said, "She's an incredible teacher who cares about her students inside and outside the classroom." Another student said that Mrs. Hill encouraged everyone to come out of their comfort zone and always gave feedback that was constructive and actually useful to help us constantly improve. A teacher remarked that when a student is struggling, she will do whatever it takes to help them succeed. Mrs. Hill truly made the halls of RTHS better and brighter. She prepared many RTHS students for life outside of high school. Thank you, Mrs. Hill, for your dedication, all of your hard work, and positively impacting RTHS. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
I have another award that I would like to present to a staff member. It's awkward because she's standing right next to me as we speak. But Lori Pillen has won the Northwest Illinois IPA Certified Support Personnel Leadership Award. That's a long title there. Mrs. Pillen has been an RTHS counselor for over 30 years. I don't know the exact number. She has been in the counseling department chair and head speech coach for many years. There are also many duties she is responsible for that as a principal I have no idea. The phrase doing what is best interest for students would exemplify why I value what Mrs. Pillen does on a daily basis. She is not afraid to take a stand and advocate for what she knows is in the best interest of RTHS students. She is very passionate about helping kids be successful in their future. Many years ago, Lori helped start the Renaissance program. Renaissance is a positive behavior program for students who are doing the right things at RTHS. We have multiple rewards and recognitions, but our favorite is the student breakfast recognition, where any teacher can nominate any student for any reason. She started and organized this event. This is one of the best attended events for RTHS students and parents. It's one of my favorite days of the year, and we can thank Mrs. Pillen for it. Not only is she a great counselor, but she is a tremendous leader in the building. As the principal, she is the person I go to first for any critical information. She's been a great mentor for me dealing with students, parents, and teachers. I cannot thank Mrs. Pillen enough for all she does at RTHS, especially for our kids. I can't think of a better person to receive this award.
As I stated earlier, several years ago, Student Council chose to give extra effort awards to faculty members. We, the faculty, thought it was a fantastic idea, and so we stole it. And so the faculty chooses to give extra effort awards as well. This year, the staff feels that 2 people have earned the extra effort award, and we say this because it truly has felt like 2 years. Pre-coronavirus, post-coronavirus. The first extra effort award coming from the faculty goes to a teacher who, as a colleague wrote, thought outside the box and went beyond her classroom to make an impact on the students at RTHS. Another faculty member wrote, "This teacher coordinated efforts to make 2019-2020 a positive experience at RTHS all year long. Her opening day welcome event was a breath of fresh air for students and staff alike, and she continued with great ideas all year." The first extra effort award for 2020 is being given to Mrs. Charity Prose. The second extra effort award goes to someone who we literally could not have ended the school year without. When the school went to e-learning, everyone, students and teachers alike, had to deal with many issues, and the learning curve for all was huge. But there was one person who was taking care of all the technical issues, answering our questions, and dealing with concerns before we were even aware they had to be dealt with. This person allowed RTHS to continue with the job of educating our students and did so with his normal grace and calm. He has been our shining star, and we thank him for everything he has done. The second extra effort award for 2020 goes to Mr. Will Wise. Mr. Wise.
You're on camera here, you gotta say something.
Mr. Wise is in the room watching this, and we truly do thank him for everything he has done. To Will and Charity, thank you for everything that you brought to RTHS this year, because truly you have made a difference. Thank you. Every year, the Tatler staff gives us a review of the year, and this year I think it's even more important than normal. So please enjoy the review of the 2019-2020 year given to us by the Tatler.
Let it go, let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you, let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to, we'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away somehow, but I cannot forget the way I feel right now. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I live. Every broken bone, I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. There was every broken
Thank you so much for watching our end of the year assembly. It has been our honor to do it. We definitely wanted to celebrate what the year was and say thank you to everybody. We're going to be played off by jazz band, just like normal, so if you were going to class, this is what you would get to hear. Once again, have a wonderful summer. Thank you for everything. We'll see you, some of you, in August.